Time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
Still in local news, the visiting president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, and his wife engaged in a tour today.
The president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, and his wife paid floral tributes at the War Veterans Memorial located near Parliament this morning. Thereafter, the president and his entourage toured the German Technical College in Moratuwa. Several ministers also joined the tour.
Up next is Action TV.
Although 5 years have passed since the Valley Oil scheme, which supplies water to 4,000 acres of paddy fields through 37 reservoirs, was vested in the public, the number of problems faced by farmers with regard to water continue to increase. At a cultivation meeting, an opportunity dawned for the farmers to present these problems. The meeting of the Valley Oil scheme for the coming harvest was held last Thursday. There is insufficient water for our crops. The waterway here has dried up and there is no point putting water in it. Also, we have not yet received water from the scheme. The water we have received is insufficient. The sluice was broken, but now it has been fixed and we have released some water. I have been bringing this up for a long time that the sluice needs to be fixed. The problems raised by the farmers and the responses which are preferred are the usual fare. The Thanamalvila Divisional Secretary's failure to chair the cultivation meeting last Thursday, which is compulsory considering his position, cannot be justified, as he also failed to nominate a competent official to take his place. While the Divisional Secretary has also failed to attend previous meetings, the chairman of the Uva Provincial Council has made it a point to attend these meetings. However, this is illegal as the Irrigation Act under which these meetings are held prohibit politicians from participating. This is a question that farmers' societies have raised on many occasions. What relevance does the Irrigation Act have to me? I am a provincial public representative. This is irrelevant to me. All 37 farmers' societies have not participated in the official meeting at which the key decisions are made for the cultivation of these 4,000 acres of paddy fields. Only 14 are here. The revelation of the chairperson also goes to show the level of democracy at this meeting. While it is compulsory that the 37 farmer societies that depend on the scheme be represented at the cultivation meeting, limiting representations to 14 societies is evidence of politicizations at the Valley Oil scheme. Isn't it imperative that steps be taken to restore irrigation traditions to the Valley Oil scheme and thereby restore democracy here? Secretary to the Ministry of Irrigation and Water Resources Management, this one is over to you.
Trade unions attached to the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation state that CPETCO has purchased a stock of crude oil last week from a company in Singapore which on a previous occasion supplied substandard fuel to the country. They point out that owing to spot purchases being made outside the accepted procedure, large amounts of extra payments are being made.
The Petroleum Corporation stated that the Sapugaskanda oil refinery was closed for a number of days owing to the inability to purchase Iranian crude oil. The trade unions point out that the corporation has taken steps to spot purchase crude oil from Oman and Saudi Arabia from the Singapore's open market.
Last Saturday, 80,000 metric tons were brought to the harbour. They were purchased from the Inox company in Singapore, the company which provided 20,000 tons of substandard petrol and 7,500 metric tons of substandard aviation oil. They said it was blacklisted from March. When making spot purchases, an amount of $3 to $4.5 is charged for 1 barrel of premium oil, which means that an excess amount of around $400,000 have been paid for the shipment.
$4.5 දක්වා වැඩිපුර ගන්නවා බැරල් එක. ඒ කියන්නේ ඩොලර් 4 ලක්ෂ ගාණක් එක නැවකට වැඩිපුර ගෙවන තියෙනවා.
We made inquiries from the subject minister Susil Premachanda in this regard.
I do not know what the companies are. That should be inquired from the Petroleum Corporation.
Our attempts to contact an official from the Petroleum Corporation to inquire about this proved futile. During a discussion held today, the Jatika Sevaka Sangame revealed that the Petroleum Corporation has incurred a loss of over 120 billion rupees during the course of this year. They pointed out that improper management, corrupt purchases, not maintaining the refinery in a proper manner and shutting it down on several locations have caused these losses.
ඉන්ධන අඩුව දීලා නෙමෙයි ඊළඟ පාඩුව වෙන්නේ.
They are not incurring losses by providing crude oil to the electricity board for a lower price, but by providing over 2 million litres of diesel, which costs 115 rupees to the electricity board because they don't have proper stocks of furnace oil, which costs 65 rupees. It is a complete lie. We do not provide diesel. We imported and provided them with furnace oil.
However, during a function held recently, the minister noted that they have to incur significant losses by providing fuel to the electricity board.
The importing price is 101 rupees. We provide a litre to the electricity board for 67 rupees. We incur loss of 36 rupees per litre. 2,400 tons are provided to the electricity sector per day. 2.4 million litres multiply 2.4 by 36. The Petroleum Corporation incurs a loss of 72 million rupees per day for providing fuel at a low rate to the electricity sector. All this is added to a litre of fuel. The stable price in Singapore for a barrel of petrol is $106, which means it is 89 rupees when it arrives at the Colombo harbour. However, it is sold at 149 rupees, which means 59 rupees is charged extra. The government has no need to increase the prices of petrol, diesel, kerosene oil or any other fuel. In fact, the government should reduce the prices.
59ක් වැඩිපුර අය කරනවා. එනම් අද මිලට වඩා.
In your top sports story tonight, Minister of Sports Mahinda Nandaluthgamage informed the Secretary of Sri Lanka Cricket to hand him a report on the match-fixing allegations levelled against Sri Lanka in their test against England last year. However, when we made inquiries, the CEO of SLC, Ajit Jayasekara, stated that SLC has not held any official discussion on the matter.
The Times of India newspaper reported yesterday that a test match between Sri Lanka and England played at Cardiff last year was fixed. The newspaper made this revelation quoting a book written by a sports journalist. When we inquired from the then captain of the Sri Lanka cricket team, Tilakaratne Dilshan, he stated that he has no right to comment about the matter. Meanwhile, Vice President of the Sri Lanka Cricketers Association, Ken Dialvis, expressed these views.
As far as the Cricketers Association is concerned, all our members who are the national cricketers plus any other cricketers who are part of the association are innocent until they are proved otherwise. So the problem is anyone can write to the newspapers or have radio articles or whatever. They can have anything they want, but they should prove that certain things are taking place. As far as the association is concerned, our boys are innocent until they are proved guilty. That's all that we can say from the association.
Also, CEO of Sri Lanka Cricket Ajit Jayasekara stated that the board has not received any complaints regarding the said allegations. He also told Sports First that he found out about the matter this morning and will provide a suitable response at the appropriate time. We made inquiries from the Minister of Sports regarding these allegations, which has led to much controversy. Sri Lanka Cricket has not informed me of any details. I wrote to the Secretary of Sri Lanka Cricket to hand me a report on this. I have not received any report about the board or our team being involved in match fixing so far. If there is such a report, then we will be informed by the ICC. There is a legal framework if match fixing occurs. The ICC should inform Sri Lanka Cricket about it. Thereafter, we will investigate and take necessary action. Sports First inquired from the Minister of Sports as to why legal action was not being taken with regard to these reports. Media institutions and certain individuals are expressing their own opinion on alleged match-fixing incidents. This is unfair on the team. So if media institutions report such incidents without proper evidence, then we will have to take legal action against them.
Well, it would appear the West Indies are moving from strength to strength. On that note, we wrap up this edition of Primetime News. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us. I'm Nadim Majid.
And I'm Krishna Panitharatnam. Good night.